Obviously, this fight about the management of Latvian Shipping Company had a much longer history behind it. Some years ago, I would say even 3-4 years ago, I criticized that VITOL, as the biggest shareholder of Ventspils Nafta, never ever cared and never ever appointed anybody to the supervisory board and management board of the Latvian Shipping Company. Why was this so? At the time I said that there was a secret agreement between the group around Aivars Lembergs and VITOL. They had a secret agreement where VITOL had a certain commercial interest in Ventspils Nafta, but they didn't care at all about the Latvian Shipping Company. In the last few months, this seemed to be different. VITOL was fighting very hard, trying to change the supervisory board and management board of the Latvian Shipping Company. In my position, I'm today also a member of the supervisory board of Ventspils Nafta. From this perspective, I welcome these changes. I welcome these changes because I believe it was not a normal situation that the Latvian Shipping Company was run by a group of people which were not affiliated or not associated with the majority shareholders. But how these changes have happened, I can also not say that I'm terribly happy. I would have assumed that the management controlled by VITOL would sometimes have consulted with me what we should do about the shipping company, but nothing like this ever happened. I'm the chairman of the supervisory board of Latvia's Naftas Transits, which is a 39% shareholder of Ventspils Nafta. Never ever, over months, the management from VITOL did even consult with us, or did consult with the second largest shareholder, what should be done with the shipping company, or what should be done with regard to the appointments to be made. So I cannot say that even though I'm in the supervisory board of Ventspils Nafta, that ever I had been consulted by VITOL. So VITOL seems to run its own show. VITOL doesn't want to coordinate its activities in different areas, not only with regard to the shipping company, but also with regard to the pumping out of crude oil from the Latros Trans pipeline. They do not coordinate with their shareholders. Simply, my impression is VITOL doesn't care what the other shareholders think. They go their own way, and they have to take the responsibility for what they are doing. There are different areas which will be regarded at more carefully in the future, and I believe that there are a number of problems and difficult situations ahead of us. I'm just surprised that VITOL, as a Western company, does simply not care about its fellow shareholders, even if they are practically of a similar size as VITOL itself, and they just run the business as if they would be the only shareholder. So this is disappointing for me, and therefore I can say, even though I welcome the changes which have happened in the management of the Latvian Shipping Company, I welcome these changes, but I'm not happy the way it happened. When you ask me about the future perspective of Latvian Shipping Company, I know that the company is in an incredible, difficult financial situation. It has been brought there by the former management. I fully agree there with VITOL, but I have never been consulted by VITOL that we have a joint discussion what our views are, how this company should be best run. We have good ideas, but obviously the biggest shareholder seems not to be interested what the fellow shareholders think. So I cannot say much about the future perspectives of Latvian Shipping Company.